certain Sheeny church where apparently Richard III, or it might have been Henry, worshipped before the Battle of Bosworth. Yeah. We can't of course go in because of the pandemic, but I just love this door. This isn't the main door over there, but this one's much prettier. Get a look at that. Caves go back a very long way. This one, a certain Anne Greet on the 28th of June 1846. June 28th, that's American. What are we doing? She was 65 though. And this one underneath, William Greet, who died in 1825, aged 80 years. Well, the death rate then was astonishing. I've got a theory that if you could make it past your 30th birthday, you were doing pretty well. And women that had, 12, 13 children, I don't know how they survived. Behind me here, we got some almshouses, which were set up by the church for people who were in need of housing, I presume. Number of churches around here have them, and it's just an amazing place. Look at that. And the far end there is in fact a restaurant, or was a restaurant of some sort. I've eaten in there before now. If I just pan across from the church here, these are where the older graves are. These are all sort of 19th century and before, I presume. I'll see if I can find the oldest one. And over here are all the newer ones. But the grave yard must be quite full by now, I would have thought. It's William Cooper who died, and underneath it says also Dorothy, his wife, who died October the 1st, 1747. Check out exactly when this church was built, but it looks quite old, as you can see. And one or two little cottages to the side. Very well kept, by the way. All the grass has been neatly tended. And I have to say, inside this church is a plaque on the wall. I can't get at it now. And it says John Neal and his wife Margaret. I'm fairly sure it's 1567. Got to show you this. You can see I've stopped here by the canal, and there's a few trees up above. It's raining lightly. I think I'll have to put my other coat on, but let's see what we can talk about. Oh, by the way, I've got my air ambulance t-shirt on. We did a concert supporting them, raising some money a while back, and what it was. I talked about those man boobs. See? No, it's not there. Anyway, you know what's really good to do? And that's to get out and about. I've been looking at YouTube, Facebook, or what else? WhatsApp, comments. Oh, and it starts to do your head in, really. So it's really good, even though I'm in a sense participating in it now. It's really good just to put it away, get out into the countryside, go for a ride and just clear your mind of all that stuff, because there's so much gets thrown at us. And I sometimes envy the people who say, oh, I've got nothing to do that, oh, I don't do Facebook, I don't do text, I don't do whatever. And I'm thinking, well, you're missing out on a lot, which is true. But also I think it can get a bit overpowering. So it's a good idea, I think, sometimes just to put it all to one side and leave it be. I really value communicating with people, particularly in this pandemic. I really value communicating with people and swapping ideas and talking to people and zooming with people. I love it. It's great. I like to make contact with people, and I would really like to hear your responses back, your comments, even though it's just a handful of people. In fact, if there were thousands, I wouldn't be able to respond. If there's just 40, 50, which there is, which is great. I imagine actually, if I was 40, 50 people sat in front of me, listening to me waffle on, why they should want to listen to me waffle on, I got no idea. By the way, do you like my gloves? These are just construction gloves. Oh yeah. These are just construction gloves. They're not proper cycling gloves. They're quite padded though, you can see, which is perfect. But when I'm signalling, watch, see, I can make them flash on and off. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. Anyhow, yeah, so get out in the country or get away from the screens, get away from text and all the other stuff, and just let your mind settle a bit. It can get a bit overpowering. That's my thoughts for today. Do come back to me, pass any comments you like. I'd love to hear them. Thanks for now. Okay, bye-bye.